Hey Algebra 1, today we're going to be looking at a couple of example problems where we're going to apply our knowledge of solving literal equations to some other problems we may see later down on the road, possibly for the test we have coming up, hint hint. So you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil for the next three examples. Let's go ahead and get started here. The first example I want to look at is this one right here that says if y is 12, or if y is 12 when x is 2, what is y when x is 12? Okay, we're going to use this little formula up here, y equals k times x, to help me figure out this question here. Now, y equals k times x is a literal equation, but it's what we call a direct proportion. Okay, so as x increases, y increases with it. And the other way around is true too. As x decreases, y decreases with it as well. Okay, so if y is 12 when x is 2, we're going to take these first two conditions and try to find a value for k. Okay, so in this case, I get the equation 12 equals k times 2. So now you're thinking, well, that means that the only number that makes sense for k is going to be 6. That's absolutely correct. We can still divide out by 2. And that's going to give me 6 here, but we still get k by itself because the 2's cancel on the right side there. So now that I have a value for k, I'm going to replace k with 6 in the original formula, which is this guy right here. So y equals 6 times whatever x is. So now we're going to try to find y when x is 12. So I'm going to replace x with 12. We get y is equal to 6 times 12. So then that means that y has to be 6 times 12 gives me 72. Okay, so there's one example of how we can apply a literal equation in a direct proportion problem. Okay, next example we'll talk about how we can use literal equations to solve and simplify fractions. Take a look at that video whenever you get a chance to.